What is going on with my music? What is up, squad? Oh, what is up, squad? It is up to me to like look. My phone that went dead. Hold on, what's going on with my music? Oh my god, I can't get it together. Oh well. Oh well. What's up, Princess AG? Oh, glass is dirty. Hi. Hi. Throwback Thursday, honey. Ooh, my glasses is dirty, filthy. I don't even have my little thing to dig it up here. Oh well. Unleash the petty. Okay, Michelle. Unleash the petty. I can't stop laughing. I cannot stop laughing. For those of you who haven't been online today, good. Good. You haven't been online today, child. You have not. You did good. But you missed a lot, honey. I've inserted myself into some more drama. I've inserted myself. Y'all know how certain segments of society like to use that word, insert. They love the word insert for some reason. I have inserted myself and I didn't even know it. I didn't even know it. It's all my fault, honey. It is all my fault. You said, please don't. I can't help it. I got to. I got to. Look, too many people using my name for clicks and views. I may as well use my own name, correct? Shouldn't I? Shoot. Y'all must be out y'all mind to think that I ain't gonna talk about something. Hold on, let me share this. I was not trying to go live today. I really wasn't. Y'all see, I look a mess. I look a mess. I am tired. I've been laying around all day. I am not feeling well, but I am here for the shits and the giggles. I am here for the shits and the giggles. Hold on, I'm about to share this on Twitter. Hold on, let me share this real quick. I don't want to leave no people behind. Twitter, tweet. Where's my password? Lord, who knows? So basically, let me, bring y'all into speed if y'all haven't. I guess the internet streets are going wild because the drag queen Supreme Court apparently doesn't give refunds, honey. If you pay your money to the drag queen Supreme Court and you go and you don't get what you pay for, apparently it's like all, pass the buck. It is the blame game. It is not my fault. It is not on me. Regardless of what name is on the ticket, you need to talk to somebody else. It is their fault. Yeah, we ain't got nothing to do with it. So last night, if you were on my live where I was talking about Portia Williams and her tax issues, I pretty much brought into the live about an email or a DM I had received from a promoter. Okay, so the promoter was basically reaching out to me to say, she felt some kind of way because, let me pull this up. Hold on a second. She felt some kind of way because here it is. That she received a bunch of insults, that they were talking about, her big booty and all kind of other things. They were demeaning her, talking about you must be fucking a drug dealer, all of that jazz. So she reached out to me in her feelings because apparently, some people have been complaining about the event. And, you know, the Drag Queen Supreme Court had gone on to say that, you know, it was all her fault. So I'm like, okay, look, I don't know nothing about the Drag Queen Supreme Court. Y'all know I don't support the Drag Queen Supreme Court. I wish them nothing but the best. People keep talking about I got beef with the Drag Queen Supreme Court. I do not have beef with the Drag Queen Supreme Court. I do not. Apparently, the Drag Queen Supreme Court has beef with me because I kicked one of them out of my house and I took one of them to court. Now, if that means I have beef, then, you know, I have beef. But, you know, I got my intended result out of everything that I have done. I took one of them to court after I evicted them for, you know, behind rent and tearing up my townhouse. You know, he didn't pay the money after I got the judgment. Y'all know I got on here, cheered about it, loved it, you know, because took me 2 years to get it. I had to go through the Google and do all the garnishment and all that. It was a long ass process, and I documented it on my live. So apparently, you know, a lot of people who are fans of the Drag Queen Supreme Court, you know, are upset at me for getting my money back for things that happened to me. Hold on, I think my dog got stuck. Hold on. What you doing? Oh, okay. So, that being said, y'all know about the whole Queen Supreme Court stuff and the whole issues with not the Queen Supreme Court, the Queen's Court, when it was Kaya and T.S. Madison, and I reported on that just like a lot of y'all did. I, you know, stated my opinion about what had happened. I pulled receipts about the trademark. Hell, it's been so long ago, I forgot, y'all, but it's all in the archive. So I talked about that. I got dragged for talking about it. So my issue with this whole situation is apparently nobody can say anything about the Drag Queen Supreme Court, but the Drag Queen Supreme Court can say something about everybody. Enter VS TSCC. Y'all know the whole TSCC situation. They be causing the streets be running amok with the whole TSCC situation. I don't know what be going on. I be trying to stay out of it. They be signing petitions. They be going to court. They be getting restraining orders. All kind of stuff be happening. So apparently the promoter, I didn't know this before today now. So y'all can just stop saying I'm the puppet master because I had no clue. Last night I showed you that email I showed you. Today all hell breaks loose. So apparently the whole VS had something to do with she went to a show in Norfolk, Virginia. Didn't like the show. The show was ghetto. People had guns and knives in there and all kind of stuff was going on, and allegedly, you know, the drag queens was late hitting the stage and people felt some kind of way, yada. So VS gets online, I guess, and tells her story about, you know, her experience. People got pissed off. Like, how dare she talk bad about the drag queens court? You know, we don't appreciate it. It's homophobic. It's transphobic. How you can't say anything bad or it's a phobia. That means y'all are afraid of Mr. Manhands. No, that's not what it means. That means she paid for a service she did not get and she decided to use her platform to talk about it. We all do it every day. If you don't get good service at XYZ restaurant, a lot of y'all go on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, wherever, y'all say what y'all feel about the service that you did or didn't get. This particular person apparently went online, said what she had to say, and people got in their feelings. People have got mad. Mr. Manhands cursed her out, did a video. Then they brought me in and talking about, you know, calling me all kind of monkey bitches and stuff. And I'm like, monkey bitches? Oh my God, Mr. Manhands called me a monkey? How dare he? Oh my goodness, he looks like a monkey too. How can one monkey call another monkey a monkey? I don't know, but that's their logic. I'm not in it. So Mr. Manhands, who, you know, people say look like Todd Bridges or whatever. I look like Gary Coleman. He looked like Ty Bridges. We make a good team, right? But anyway, so Mr. Manhand goes on a tirade about, VS and what she had said about the show. And so apparently he told VS to go to the promoter reaching out to everybody. VS saw me, got the promoter's information, reached out to the promoter, and that now they done linked up. So people were tagging me and stuff today, and I'm like, what? What happened? What happened? Ooh, let me go see. I'm in my sick bed. I got cramps. I'm bleeding to death. I know that's TMI, but as a woman, sometimes it happens. As real women, you understand. Y'all understand these big ass maxi pants I have to use. But I digress. So I'm in the bed with my hot tea and my Advil, and I'm just not feeling it today. I don't want to be on the internet. I don't want to see the internet. I just want to just chill. My nephew that came over today that brought me some food and stuff, made me come outside and get some fresh air, which was fine. He made me watch Love and Hip Hop. I didn't want to do it, but he made me. But I'm all off the subject. So, in the midst of all that, people tagging me about the whole, situation with the VS and TS cursing VS out about because VS told her experience, and now I guess TS passed the buck and is cursing everybody out and just mad about the pop a blood vessel and all this. So again, I couldn't watch each and every video. I couldn't. I'm not even saying that I did. But I did get in one video. I got my life. I don't care what y'all say. It was the most entertaining thing I have seen on the internet in ever this year. At least this year. So VS did a video and apparently was, responded to a lot of the drama. Like, I reached out to the promoter. The promoter told me this, that, and the third. And she posted an email from the promoter, and the promoter was saying that the talent was late because the talent was too busy looking for cocaine. The talent was too busy looking for cocaine. I'm sorry, but I look, this is things that I know. These are things that I have seen with my own eyes. Look, I've seen, your favorite YouTuber on all fours trying to sniff the carpet. Like, I have seen it with my own two eyes. So I was just like, oh, people saw what I saw. They see what I see. Oh my God. So I'm just in the chat. Like, I ain't hiding. I'm in my ATLien. I'm speaking. I'm like, girl, blah, 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 blah. Girl, what? Tell her, blah, 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 blah. And so, next thing you know, Mr. Manhands is in the chat. Junkie Dineva is in the chat. Everybody is in the chat. So I'm like, ooh, this getting good. This is getting good. So I'm sitting there just looking like, oh my God, yes, Junkie Dineva, yes, call in. Yes, VS, give them the number. Let them call in. Ooh, child, sitting there eating my popcorn and popping my ibuprofen because I'm bleeding to death and I'm anemic and really I need a nap because I'm tired because I'm bled to death. But again, that's too much information. So all of this is happening real time. And I'm like, oh. So then Junkie Dineva calls in to the live stream because again, VS was unhappy with the service that she received. I guess she paid like $200 some odd for VIP, and the VIP was posted up in the back somewhere. She didn't get her VIP service, her bottle service, and all the things that VIP was supposed to be. TS Madison and passed the buck, said, it's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's the promoter fault. It was a booking. But VS got receipts where on the ticket stub in the Eventbrite where the drag queen's been promoting that it says Junkie Dineva and Mr. Manhands. It doesn't have anybody else's name on it. So it's like, how are the people who buy tickets to know that it's not your event, that it's a booking, that you're going to pass the buck if they pay all of their hard-earned money and they don't get what they paid for? Like, how are they to know? Like, now after the fact, now all of a sudden, it's a booking. It's not my fault. Fuck you. You shouldn't have came to my show in the first place. I'm in the chat going, ooh, customer service is dead. Oh my God. The customer is always right. If one of y'all had hit me up and was like, Michelle, I didn't get my shirt, I wouldn't be like, fuck you. It ain't got nothing to do to Teespring. Teespring didn't do your shirt. Fuck you. I would be like, I am so sorry you didn't get your shirt. Let me go see what happened. Maybe I will buy the shirt for you. Here's your money, blah, 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 blah. But no, that's not what happened in this situation. Ooh, people was all kind of bitches and hoes. Man, I'm just sitting back there like, ooh, Lord. Woo, child, the ghetto. Woo, child, the ghetto. Then, okay, so Junkie Dineva calls in. Junkie Dineva put on, he claims he graduated at Florida State University with a degree in economics, but can't nobody find proof of that. But there's whatever. But he puts on his college hat, right? He calls in, he's being calm, cool, and collected, but low-key trying to shade at the same time. I would have to question your agenda. I mean, your angle on this. I mean, we all know. I mean, why do you have a bag of cocaine as the thumbnail? I mean, but why are you calling into this girl's platform asking her about her thumbnail? Why do you care? Like, all of these people are like, the infamous Woody Woodpecker, aka Lil Boosie, would say lesser YouTubers. All of these people are lesser YouTubers to these people, right? Why on earth would they be lurking around in the ghetto, trying to like get this one person to shut up about her experience when she paid her money at this venue? Why, pray tell? So then, he goes on to say, how much was it? Blase, blase, blase. Then she tells him, he was like, well, you know what? I'll cash app it to you. I'll refund you the money back. And so she was like, okay, we're gonna roll with that. You can give me my money back. Gave him the cash app. That was supposed to dead it. Meanwhile, Mr. Manhands is in the chat saying, Junkie Dineva, hang up. I ain't giving that bitch a mother plucking thing. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm sitting there going, ooh, this is getting good. Do y'all see what I see? Can y'all understand the level of unprofessionalism that is involved with going online and arguing with someone who paid their money to attend a function with your name on it? Woo, child, the ghetto. So then Mr. Manhands called and all hell broke loose. All hell broke loose, child. VS had, she was quiet. She was letting Mr. Manhands talk, get all his feelings out. Because, that testosterone, it's a mother plucker. It makes people hot and want to put their fist in walls and stuff. That's why all these men be having anger problems. Like the Incredible Hulk. So, Mr. Manhands, he was, on 100,000 trillion, wouldn't stop talking, was over talking everybody, you wasn't a fan in the first place. You didn't like me in the first place. Just say what it is. You don't like me. You don't like me. Nigga, she spent her hard-earned money to go to your thing, and you up here bet like, you just don't like me. You just don't like. Maybe the truth of the matter is, it just wasn't a good experience. Everybody agreed that, it was the venue was understaffed. They didn't get the drinks. They didn't do this. They didn't do that. The VIP wasn't appropriate where it was sitting. Yada, yada, yada. Everybody agreed. The talent was late. She wasn't on time, blah, blah. Everybody agrees. Then the cocaine gate comes out. The situation where the promoted and accused them. They were too busy looking for cocaine to be on time. Then that come out. Then she said, well, I don't do cocaine, but Dineva does. Pass the motherfucking buck. Pass it. Keep passing it. Keep passing it. Keep passing it. It's everybody's fault, but whose fault it is. Oh my motherfucking God. And now, okay, so people gonna add me to the mix because they saw me in the chat. Why? Why? What do I have to do with this? VS said, I sent you emails. I sent you a copy of the emails too, because I guess she decided to send me a copy of the emails because the promoter reached out to me. So I'm like, okay, it's a story. It's a story. Child, the ghetto. I mean, I would look. I don't even know what. I just don't know. Then the promoter called VS, and yeah, it was just one thing after the next. The promoter, who is female, said that she was in her feelings because they treated her like dirt. They were saying inappropriate things to her, like trying to get in her pockets, like how you get all this money? You must be fucking a drug dealer and all that. You know how men do when they try to regulate females to their body parts. Yeah, I don't know. It's people probably in the chat right now saying some little slick stuff about me. The only thing they're gonna say, her vagina smell like fish. She fish. Blah blah blah. She's a bitch. She's a hoe. She fucking niggas. She paying niggas to fuck her. It's all about regulating and demeaning women and making them feel less than. It's misogyny. If y'all know what misogyny is, peep game. Peep all of the men who have been talking about this situation. Each and every one of the men say the same thing. Madison, it's so nice. Madison, it's about this us versus them thing. It is not a us versus them thing when it's about customer service. So I'm trying to figure out who turned it into a us versus them thing when it's got something to do with spending your money. We all know the LGBTQ, RSTWXYZ sticks together, and I applaud y'all for that. I really do. But when people are wrong, they need to be called to the carpet like anybody else. If you had spent your $200 and something, who was it? James Caldwell, Timothy Blaine, or whoever else. If they had spent their $200 something and they didn't get what they want, believe me, you. They would have pranced up on camera and said, I didn't get what I paid for. I don't understand. I was disrespected. Maddie didn't even say my name. She didn't even, it would have dragged them for Phil. But because it's this woman out here, peep game. It's this woman out here who has decided, okay, I'm going to say, what happened. And then she tiptoed around it initially because she was scared of the backlash, allegedly. That's what the people saying. But because, it's this woman who's saying it, now all of a sudden everybody got a problem. Nobody want to give it for what it is. Look, I know she probably did a lot of shit in the past. I ain't got nothing to do with it. My name Wes. I'm out that mess. I might be in some other mess, but I'm out that mess. But if you pay your money for something, why can't you have a reasonable expectation of customer service? Period. No questions asked. No, you don't like me. You were never a fan in the first place. Fuck you. Don't come back. Who does that? Who does that? Look, from the outside looking in, if I had an option to spend my money, I already know. If I have an issue, it's going to come to this. It's going to come to people trying to drag you online. People in their feelings. Y'all already know they messy. Mess begets mess begets mess. Y'all know they put my phone number online last year. It was a whole to-do. So, again, nobody can say anything about them. Anything. But, I'm just sitting here peeping game. I know y'all in the chat all mad and angry and confused. Oh, then it was some issue about the CEO. Man Hands said that somebody with the girl with the big nose, the girl who labeled me super chat. So they were saying that the Madison named her CEO because she the one who was doing all those videos saying that she would fight me. Like, when y'all see all of this stuff and y'all put all of this stuff together, please, please, please remember everything that was going on back in February. Everything that happened, I kept telling y'all they were all in cahoots. It seemed like everybody hate Michelle. Why does everybody hate Michelle? Because they're all on the phone together, calling each other. Yeah, you should do a video about XYZ. You should do a video and say XYZ. Come on, do a video and say blah, blah, blah. Meanwhile, Mr. Manhand sitting on his hands. I ain't got nothing to do with it. Mr. Manhands is hiding his hands. He don't have nothing to do with it. Y'all see where I am coming from. It started with Woody Woodpecker. It went on with what's her name? The Shelly chick who was the CEO. It went on to the Mr. Blaines. It went on to the who else? Whoever else. All of those men and child. It is what it is. Y'all mad yet? Y'all mad enough yet? Anybody busting a vein yet? I didn't think so. I ain't got nothing to do with this. I am not the puppet master, not this time, but I am getting my life. I love it. I love it. Mm-hmm. You said boycott me? Oh my God, you want to boycott me? Why? Why would you do such a thing to boycott me? No. Anyway, I would love to hear from you. I'm sure a lot of y'all got a lot of shit to say. And look, if I'm not for you, the door is over there. Squad, put up your aliens if you're a part of the Patreon squad. Well, we gonna go in even deeper and even harder on this subject. I'm just recapping the story like everybody else. They mad. Y'all know that testosterone, it builds up. They want to put their fist in walls and stuff. Their eyes get real big. They get hot and sweaty and stuff, and their makeup start dripping and all that. Y'all know people get angry. They don't like for women to speak out. They feel like women should just shut up and stay in their place. Just like that pastor who was critiquing the ladies' bras and stuff. He said women should just be pretty and shut up and stay in their place. No, we should not. We should speak our minds and say what we feel. And if there is an issue about something you spent your hard-earned money on, there should be no reason why you can't speak on it. Talk about you should handle it privately. You should have called Mr. Man Hands first. For what? For what? Do y'all call Pizza Hut first after they late on your pizza? Or do you call the damn Grubhub or the damn... Then you call Postmates or Uber Eats first so they can damn refund your money and damn, give you yours. Like, no, I'm not going to silently do nothing. I'm going to put you on blast so I can get all my free shit. I'm going to get all my free shit. I don't owe you nothing. I paid you money. You owe me something. That makes no sense. So now, in addition to her paying $200 and something, she got to kiss your ass too? Where they do it? Where do they do that at? And for all the people who are saying that, she should have, called first, she should have emailed first, she should have... No. If she chose not to, no. Why? Why should she? Why? Do they give that same... Do they email the people before they talk about them on the drag queen's court? Do they email Wendy Williams before they call her a man? Do they email me before they call me Gary Coleman? No, they just drag people when the fuck they feel like it. So why should they be given the same accountability that somebody else gives? Y'all are tripping. Y'all are tripping based on who y'all like and who y'all don't like. It's called common courtesy and customer service. It ain't got nothing to do with who like who, or somebody did this or somebody did that. When you spend your money, you deserve to be you deserve to get what you paid for. Period. You can argue with me. You can argue with me all day long. Hold on, let me call in. Hold on. Why is that connect? It's connected. Hold on, y'all. Hey, Chef Disaster. Let the trolls troll, honey. Let the trolls troll.
Please enter your PIN number.
Oops.
Thank you. Joining the conference now.
Hello, caller 9967. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good. How you doing? Who's this?
This is VS.
Oh,
How you doing, Michelle?
okay. Hey, VS.
All right. Thanks for letting me call in. I saw you put the number up, so I just wanted to put out some information.
Okay.
Okay, so I have been getting bombarded today on my channel. People saying I should be quiet because I now have the money. But here's an exclusive. VS has received $0.
Whoa.
I gave Funky Dineva the Cash App like he suggested.
Uh-huh.
And instead of me getting money, he wrote me an email and said, "May I have your phone number? I would like to talk to you before I send you this money. There are a few things I need to say to you in regards to this situation before moving forward," which led me to believe that he wants to put stipulations on the money that he said openly on live with over 1,000 people on my live that he would give me the money. And because I would not give him my number and talk to him, I have not yet received my money. I even went back again. This happened at 4:12. I texted him at 4:12. Well, I texted about 4:11, gave him, and I gave him the Cash App information. He then messaged me back at 4:12, and that's when he said, "Well, before he gives me the money, he wants to talk to me." Then I said, "I'm uncomfortable talking by phone, and I am in hopes you will send the money like you said you would on my live in front of everybody. Kind regards, yes." And after he saw that I wouldn't give him my number, I haven't, gotten a response back or anything, no nothing. And he said that he would give me a refund. He said it out his mouth.
I heard it.
I didn't, it's like I'm playing monkey in the middle. I got one person telling me to reach out to the other person telling me to reach out to somebody else. Then, Funky volunteered and said that he would give me the $213.80, which I provided the receipt so many times on live and, talking or whatever, but I haven't received a penny from nobody.
Wow. Well, it took me 3 years, 3 years. So, look, he was just keep increasing the piece. I heard him on live. I heard him trying to smooth things over. Yeah, let me know when he send you that money, girl.
Yeah, well, I was happy that he was saying that he was giving me money and, to move forward or whatever, but so everybody who's sending me messages and comments on my channel saying, "You got the money, shut up." No, I don't have the money. And even if I got the money, why do I have to be silent? It was still my experience.
Right.
$213,000 will ever give me my time back. There's not a price or money amount on time. However, that would have smoothed things over, and it would have shown, that they're trying to make it right.
So if
people are being fake and phony.
So if Madison had apologized initially, would that have squashed it? Was that?
Yeah, I really think it would have. I really think it would have. The problem is, even today, TS called me all kinds of bitches, and I'm like, damn. And so they're saying you're not a fan. Just because I had a complaint, it means I'm not a fan. So why would I drive 4+ hours, rent a car to go there, to have to wait for everything to be like this? Not even a drink of water.
Wow.
And again, we got the chicken bone gate. I mean, it was no food there, nothing but chicken bones in a cup. That's it. It was nothing there, and I'm getting beat up on. Everybody's saying, "Oh, Tia Madison's so sweet." And it's the God in her. And today I didn't get nothing big called a bunch of bitches. You can look at all my videos. I have not called Tia out her name at all. Never disrespected, no nothing. And I got called all kinds of bitches from her platform. She has a massive platform. Mm-hmm. And then came over to my platform and called me all kinds of bitches. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I hung up the phone because I don't deserve that.
Look, I'm with you. I was in the chat telling you to hang up. First of all, he was trying to overtalk you, and I call him he because he doesn't deserve respect from me. Y'all can call him whatever y'all want to call him. I'm calling him he. So he was like over there, like over talking, cursing, saying whose fault it was, how, you know, you never should have got online. You done did so many videos. It's all about clicks and views. But isn't everything they do about clicks and views? Isn't everything anybody does about clicks and views? Why is he so fixated on the money? Why is he so fixated on you making a coin off of talking about your experience when everybody goes online to talk about their experience with the drag queen's court? But unless it's a nice experience, they can, you know, then it's an issue. Then it's an issue.
ATLien, no one said that I lied about anything. The promoter backed up the story, and TS backed up the story. It didn't turn out well. Now, I didn't know the promoter was going to drop all that tea. Now, whether, you know, it's allegations. I don't know. It's allegedly. I just read the email. And I'm still the one that's, you know, get out of luck. I'm the only one. Everybody got their money, and I'm just looking stupid and now being bashed.
Wait a minute. So I got this email.
She called me more bitches than she called the promoter. And the promoter, the one who dropped all the tea, told about how much money she made and how she mistreated her and how fucking Dineva said, oh, she must be a girlfriend of a drug dealer just because she was able to pay for the event. You know, I didn't know she was going to email me all that information.
I'm putting up your email. I'm putting up your email.
Yes, well, I provided receipts. The only thing I just want people to know is, for this particular situation, no one has said I lied about anything. And no, I haven't received no money whatsoever, not a dime. He wanted to talk to me on the telephone, and you guys know people have been recording conversations. I didn't want to get bombarded or entrapped into some kind of deal or anything like that. So I was uncomfortable. He said he was gonna give the money. I gave him the cash out info and left it at that.
So as of 5:37, you haven't heard anything else from him?
I just checked my email like 2 minutes ago. Nothing.
All right. So do you mind staying on the phone while I take some calls, or you got something to do?
I can stay on.
Okay.
You know, I don't want to fight anybody, but
No, I got you. I'm not trying to throw you under the bus. It ain't like that. Okay. Hold on. Call it 3343. You on the line?
Hey, Michelle.
Hey, Andrea. How you doing?
I'm gonna be honest. I will be blogging too about having a bad experience at somebody's event. If I go pay my money, I'm gonna be damn sure if I'm unhappy with the services, I'm gonna let my friends know online. Yes, I will do that. But the thing is, like you said, that unprofessional and ghetto. I worked in customer service when I was 16 years old, and my boss always told me the customer was always right. I don't care if she cussed me out, rude and disrespectful, she was always right.
Mm-hmm.
So I just don't understand if you're going to say you're going to pay me the money back and I'm telling you about my experience on my own platform, how dare you cuss me out and be rude and disrespectful?
I agree.
Where is the unprofessional thing we have now? It's like you got to be professional about whatever you're doing. It don't matter. It's a job. And if I decide to get online and tell all my friends, do not go back here, I spent $200 money don't grow on trees.
I agree. Look, that's why I'm like, I'm at a loss when I see all these people saying, she had an ulterior motive and all of this. Like, go ahead. I'm sorry.
These other people with their transgender, I don't have nothing against about transgender, but you can't come and disrespect women. It's not fair. I am so sick of people saying the shell smell like this. That is so disrespectful to the high regard.
Well, we already know they're gonna be disrespectful. That's the only thing they have to do is be disrespectful. That's the only thing they have to be. Because I mean, again, I feel like they breed off of conflict. They living off this. They're gonna turn it to their benefit. They want people to talk about it. And look, we talking about it. So you know, there's that.
I would be mad at somebody if I go pay $210. I don't care if it's a concert. I don't care if it's a pair of shoes. If somebody don't treat me right, I'm going to go back to their thing, period. I won't be going back there again.
Do you have a question? Do you have a question for VS?
I'm here.
Do you have a question for VS, Andrea, about the event?
Yes. So it didn't have no food? Is that what you're saying? It said, what did it have? They didn't. Well, they hadn't had some food because when I sat down at the VIP table, well, what you call a table, but the self-proclaimed CEO calls it a bench, which I have a receipt for that. It had a cup with chicken bones in it. But when we would go get food, they didn't even have water for us. No water, no food, and the wine, the bottle that we paid for, it came to the VIP table. Shelly, the self-proclaimed CEO, and another guest who was with me, her name is Cynthia B. Both of them said that it tastes like beer that was put inside of the wine bottle.
Oh, wow.
When they popped the top on the bottle, it didn't even fizzle. It was one of the little cheap bottles, like it had a little metal part that you pulled the cork out.
Wow.
And you paid $210 for the VIP. Is that what I'm understanding? $213.80 for a VIP ticket, a table, and a bottle. And we was barely able to even sit on the little bench. It was like a little square with a cup and chicken bones on it.
So, question.
One waitress for the whole club, over 400 people. And the promoter admitted this on my live. She admitted this. This is not a lie. Everybody admitted it.
Yeah.
And they're upset because you complain about it. If I'm getting this right, yeah, that's exactly right. Honey, keep on complaining from bad services. You have a right to, if you spend $280, $200 and whatever, you can complain about your money because it's your money. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Well, thank you, Andrea. Thank you.
I call Michelle.
All right.
I will be a t-shirt today.
Oh, cool. Thank you. All right. Bye.
I tag you in Instagram.
Okay. I'm gonna check.
Okay.
Bye. Look, it's people in the chat. This is really pissing me off though. Like, it's people in the chat saying five people for $200 something. What difference does it make? That was the cost of the ticket. So if it was 5 people, 4 people, 3 people, 2 people, 1 people, it was her money. It was hard-earned money that was spent. Like, you mad at her because it was a deal to buy a table as opposed to buying an individual ticket. People mad for no reason. Y'all crack me up. Hello, caller, you are on the line.
Hey, Michelle, this is Paulette representing from sunny California.
Yes, Paulette.
Boy, DS took her bra straps off, baby. She let them titties hang. She said, I won't deny it. I'm a trade rider.
You don't want to fuck with me. Hey.
I got the daddy pop threatening me.
Yeah.
But you can't do nothing to a queen. That's right. She said, you flag my page. I'm coming to flag y'all shit too. Go ahead.
Woo.
Don't be scared. Girl, go ahead. Do not be afraid. Go ahead and wash away that $213. I know you drove 4 hours, but just watch it. Throw it up under the bridge. But, honey, I am so proud of you. I'll tell a motherfucker, too. Y'all not going to threaten me. Not today. No way. And get your little TSCC soldiers together so they can get them goddamn flags and rolling. So tell them they have met their match. What the young lady say? She said, go ahead. Flag my page. I got 2 or 3 other chapters. I ain't got shit to lose. Bro, if that ain't a gangster, it touched my heart on a day like today. It hurts.
How do you feel about all of these different, I don't know if you've even seen them, I've seen a few, who they're now saying it's like this us versus them situation. Oh, Michelle got it. She gonna try to turn it into a women's versus trans or a women's versus LGBT. That is not what this situation is. I'm just trying to figure out, where did that come from?
I don't know. All I know is we can love, we can all get along together. But as my grandmother would say, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. So if you can talk shit, we should be able to talk shit too.
Exactly.
If there's words that you don't want to be called and that are offensive to you, there are some words that are offensive to us. I think if everybody's just having a good time, have a good time and stay on your side of the road, but there's no need in you being a bully and talking about nobody's looks. Even the ugliest woman and man can get fucked. Okay?
Bam.
How about that?
There you go.
How about that?
There you go.
So let me get off the phone so somebody else can talk.
All right, thank you.
Michelle, can I say something?
Yeah, go right ahead.
Okay, I would like to say, so far the Maddie Mob they have not been disrespectful. I can say that, and actually one member in the Maddie Mob was the one who got me the information, sent me into the right direction of the promoter.
Oh, okay.
And that's
good.
how I ended up finding out that you had information, and they sent me into the right direction. Not knowing that sending me into that direction was going to open up this can of worms. But they did, like I said, so far, they have been respectful. So I will openly say that so far.
Okay, good. Look, they ain't respectful to me though, and I'm like, the only thing I did was talk about it. They still in my chat mad, but again, I understand. I'm gonna let them be mad. Hold on a sec. Anonymous, you're on the line.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, Michelle. Why did you allow her to come to your platform? You should have kept that trash over there on her page.
Oh, why are you so in your feelings about a topic? Everybody's talking about a topic. It's just.
I just feel like I like you, but no, I do not like her. You should have let her keep that on her page.
You don't like
on her page, she's very messy. She keeps up a lot of shit. She should have kept her on her page. You are a messy bitch. That's what you are. And I wish Michelle would have allowed you to keep that shit on your page. Now, Michelle, you should have allowed her to keep it on her page. You can keep saying that. Nobody like you. Nobody like you.
Well, look, thank you, caller. Look, I'm not gonna look. I don't want you to disrespect. Don't reflect that, honey. I don't want you to disrespect our guest on our platform. Like, period. Like, if you look, you can like me and not like somebody else. Just like y'all, some of y'all like T.S. Madison and like me too. Like, at the end of the day, you can like two people. It doesn't matter. Just don't be all up in your feelings about all these people that you don't even know. Like, just because somebody says something that you don't agree with, move on. Why y'all so mad? Want to get all rah-rah and want to fight over some stuff just because somebody said something that you don't like that don't have nothing to do with you? Whew. Anyway, you okay, VS? You good?
Oh, I'm straight.
Okay. This is the last call anyway. Caller 1392. Hello.
Hey, VS. Hey, Michelle.
Hi. Who am I speaking with?
My name is Latoya.
Hey, Latoya.
So, hey, girl. So, VS, first of all, I want to say if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. And I think that you were totally within your right to go on your platform and speak about your experience. And like Michelle said, that's what we do nowadays. We get on our platform and we tell our experience. When we go somewhere, we look at the reviews. That's how we're able to deem whether or not something is worthwhile.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that they are getting upset with you about doing that is wrong. And I don't believe that T.S. Madison or anyone else is above reproach or above being told that they're wrong or something wasn't right with their situation. And also what I want to say, this morning I heard Friday and I knew the shit was about to hit the fan because she started the morning off with her video. Now at first she said that T.S. Madison wrote her. But later on in another video, she said that she wrote T.S. Madison. So I don't know who got it started with her, but she's instigating. Now, if you go and get a restraining order against somebody, then leave them alone if you're so scared or you're so upset. So I think she doesn't have a leg to stand on when it comes to you because she has instigated and done just as much to you as she says you've done to her.
There you go.
So that's all I wanted to say. And keep your head up, girl. And hopefully Funky Dineva will stick to his word and give you your money back.
No, he has not given me my money.
But hopefully she won't have to wait 2 years.
At 4 p.m. From 4 p.m. up until it's now 11:20 on East Coast, and I haven't received a dime, not a penny.
You get it like in April 2023.
He's shown that he's a liar if he doesn't stick to his word because you're only as good as your word. And he said in front of everybody, like you said, that he was going to give you your money. Yeah, he didn't put any parameters or he's going to do it if you do this. He didn't put that on you.
Right.
You know? Right. And at the end of the day,
he was talking by phone, and I was uncomfortable because I said, if I get on the phone, I felt like there was going to be some stipulations put on the money. And there wasn't any stipulations when I paid out the money to go to the event. So why should there be stipulations when we get the money back? And he volunteered to give me the money back.
Exactly. And you don't owe him shit.
you came, like you said, out of your way. You can't get your time. You're not getting your gas money back. You're not getting the money that you had to spend on getting food and all of that. So they really getting off lightly.
Mm-hmm.
They really are.
And Cash App only takes 2 seconds. So it's like you don't need to have a conversation to Cash App somebody.
Right, right. So nice talking to you, and get you some sleep tonight, girl. Thank you so much.
All right.
All right, bye-bye.
Thanks. Thanks, VS. I mean, look, I'm not gonna hold you. I was just trying to look. I wanted to get. Go ahead.
Can I say one more thing before I leave? This is a teachable moment because a lot of people learned something from this. Nobody knew the difference between a booking and a production because the ticket doesn't say booking versus production. It says. Let
me school you on something. Let me school you on something, VS. If it was a booking, just like you see all those things when Nene Leakes is hosting like comedy shows and this, that, and the third, you will see the promoter's name on the flyer. You will see the promoter's name on the ticket. So I feel like it was an okie doke. Like they tricked y'all into believing that it was their event in order to sell those tickets. Why wasn't the promoter's name on that ticket? So after you paid the money, then all of a sudden it wasn't my event. It was a booking. That's wrong.
Right. Right.
So, you can say, okay, pass the book, it's cool, because, TS said this, that, and the third, but at the end of the day, TS tricked y'all, period.
I agree. And I appreciate you for letting me come on your platform and get my story out because people need to hear this. And you can be a fan and then people just turn you off. I truly was a fan, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. Remember, and a lot of people don't remember this. A lot of people don't remember this. When I first started talking about the Queen's Court, I said I was a fan of both T.S. Madison and Kaya. And when I started putting the facts out, and then T.S. started trying to drag me, I guess, on the strength of his friendship with Dineva, that's when it became an issue. So yeah, I agree with you. You can be a fan of somebody and then they turn you totally against you. And it's clear, he's just showing his cards. So I appreciate you.
I haven't gotten paid, not a dime, and I keep you posted if I do tomorrow. But so far, nothing. He hasn't responded back to my email. He wanted me to call him, and I said I was uncomfortable. So I appreciate you for letting me utilize your platform.
Oh, I appreciate you for calling in. All right, thanks. Whoa, y'all.
You are currently the only person.
Y'all. Y'all can call in if you want to. Y'all can call in if you want to. I wasn't trying to be like, let's just drag Mr. Manhands, let's just drag fucking Dineva, let's just drag VS. I did not want to do that. Like literally, I was laying in the bed today, literally go bouncing from platform to platform, eating popcorn, just happy that I wasn't in it. Now people put my name in it like I'm the puppet master when clearly I wasn't in Virginia. I don't know shit about Virginia. I don't know shit about the promoter besides the fact that she DM'd me and all of that. Caller 6736, you on the line. Hi.
This is Bridging the Gap.
Hey, Bridging the Gap.
I just want to say for everybody that's in the chat that said what BS has done, what she's done is what she has done. BS has done a lot. TSCC has done a lot to help people in need. We raised money for someone who was sick with cancer. She had a goal of $500. TSCC raised $1,900 for that woman. Mm-hmm. She has interviewed foster kids who are now adults who were raised in the system. They were my kids. She's interviewed someone else who was a victim of domestic violence and stalking. These are real people who have real issues. So she's done nothing any different from what any of the other bloggers have done. She went to an event. She had an experience. She reported on that experience. So whatever anybody has to say and knock her down, she got TSCC standing with her.
Okay. I mean, again, I always tried to be impartial when it came to like all of the things that was going on. I saw a lot of it on the platform, and I didn't want to like dip my toe in the water pool. This, however, was so just tickled me so much, and it just proved a lot, coming from where I came from with these people that I couldn't help but to talk about it, and the fact that people kind of like drag my name into it. So let's talk.
So anybody that has never done anything wrong, you be the first one to throw a stone at her.
Okay. Well, thank you.
I put the stones back in the walls.
All right. Well, thank you.
Thank you, Michelle.
I appreciate your call. Well, y'all, I'm going to continue this
person in this conference
over on our Patreon. If you are a Patreon member, please put your aliens up in the air. Patreon. We about to go in some more because I got a whole bunch of receipts on my phone. We gonna talk about a whole bunch of things. Look, a lot of this stuff y'all talking about, y'all need to school me on. I would love to be schooled, okay? School me, honey, school me. I'm just on the outside looking in. I was just sipping my tea like all y'all was today. So if you would like to go over to the Patreon, patreon.com, iamATLien. I'm going live in about 15-20 minutes. We about to get in where we fit in, hunty. Yes, we're going to continue this cocaine gate conversation. We about to finish this cocaine gate conversation, honey. The kids did not want you to know they be rolling around on the floor in that white powder, honey. They don't want you to know that they be getting a coke rage and they be getting mad and they be wanting to beat up women and stuff. They don't want you to know that. But I told you I don't fight no men. I ain't fighting no men, sis, honey. I am not fighting no men. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. You said, can you get a free password? Hell to the no. Did they give you free tickets to the drag queens court? Hell no. They don't even give you refunds. And I might give you a refund, but they don't even give you refunds at the drag queens court. So yeah, I am not giving you no free ticket. Hell no. Either pay to play or don't play at all. Ain't that right, Miss Thompson? Ain't that right, Miss Thompson? All these people who have paid, you think I'm gonna let you in for free? No, that ain't how we do it. Not over here. Not over here. But we about to get it on, honey. We about to get it on. It's only $5. $5 a month. $5. I know y'all can afford $5. I know y'all can afford $5. Yes! Woo! Y'all got me up now. Hey. Y'all got me up. Get my outfit together. Y'all got me up. Come over to the Patreon. Shout out to the squads. Shout out to the squads. The mods need help. Look, let the trolls troll, y'all. Let the trolls troll. I'll see you in a minute. Patreon.com, iamATLien. They're going to be real mad in a minute, but they're going to pay $5 to be mad. So I'll see you.